Thank you, Maria, for talking to me today. I'm looking forward to hearing you at Moms in Business Unite here in Atlanta. And one of the things that you said in your Mom Talk Minute videos on your site was you recommended that moms get a support system and get some help and even hire someone to come in. And that really resonated with me because I'm getting a nanny who's going to come a few hours a week. In fact, she's coming today.
Yay!
What is your advice on maximizing that 2 hours that I have at home while my nanny can play with my son or take him outside? How can I make the most of that as a work at home mom?
Well, I can tell you as you know, it's very easy to get distracted with Facebook or Twitter or everything else. So what I try to do is when I have that time, I try to have a list in front of me and say, okay, these are the 2 things that I absolutely want to accomplish during these 2 hours. And then, so I have 3 lists. I have a absolutely have to accomplish, this would be really great if I did get this done. And then a 3rd list is like, oh, it would be spectacular. Like, this is just kind of the cherry on top if I could get this project done. Because what happens is we tend to go to the easy stuff first, right? And we put aside all the stuff that, needs creativity and some thought through it. And God forbid if someone wants to get me on the phone, that's just like the worst for me. So put some boundaries around that time so that you get that sense of accomplishment when you're done.
So prioritizing, which is like a buzzword for me this week. The guests who I have on my show are mom entrepreneurs who haven't been interviewed before,
Right.
And I want them to be prepared not only when they appear on my show, but also the next time a reporter calls them, when CNN calls, when ABC calls. How do you help your guests relax and be themselves and put their best face forward?
One of the tips that I would tell your audience is go into your interview with 3 things that you want to get across, no matter what the question is by the interviewer, because you are going to have bad interviewers, okay? You're going to have somebody at ABC or CBS who didn't research, they have no idea what you're talking about, they don't share your passion. So whatever they ask, take it back to those 3 points. So that you get your message across, you feel good that you're delivering to the audience the value that you want to deliver, and remember that the person interviewing you, they're just doing their job, and chances are they don't really have a passion that you have. So let your passion come through because that's really, really important.
And finally, this is going to be my first time actually coming to a mom's business conference. I've gone to a lot of journalism conferences in my experience. So for moms who are my viewers and are watching this or online on YouTube or on mommytalkshow.com, can you give us just a little preview of what your keynote address is going to be like? I know you can't give us the whole thing, but what is your main topic going to be?
In my keynote, what I really hope to get across to women is a list of the 10 most, the mistakes I've seen the most over the course of the last 25 years that I've been in the business world. I've had the opportunity to work with some amazing people, and through each of those people, I've tried to take away a lesson that I've applied to my business. So what I'm hoping to do is share my experiences with all of the women who will be attending the conference. And I want to thank you so much, Joyce, for having me on your show. You're doing amazing things in Atlanta, and I can't wait to be there with you next week.